Yeah, I started at 120. I'm trying to get to 160. So I'm trying to add 40 pounds of lean muscle mass. I'm not doing any dirty bulk. I'm eating really healthy, really clean. Keeping diet and nutrition at the top of the pyramid. It's important that you hit your macros each and every day. So I weigh 130, so I want to consume about 130 grams of protein each and every day. Once I get to 140, I'm gonna up that, try and hit 140 grams of protein every day. The cold plunge actually speeds up your metabolism, so I've noticed that I've been a lot hungrier since doing this. I already have a really fast metabolism, so a couple things I've also learned since doing this is the key is to focus on your breath. So if you can calm your breathing and focus on your heart rate, you can limit those that shiver shakes that your body gets when you get too cold. The constriction factor from going from hot therapy to cold therapy, so the blood was really heavily in my extremities, in my arms, my legs. Now we're bringing all that blood out of the extremities into the core, into your heart and into your brain, basically in an effort to keep you alive. The cold plunge also acts as a hermetic stressor, and it stimulates the vagus nerve, which is basically your ability to tolerate stress. So you physically stress the body, making it stronger. And when I started, I could only do 3 minutes. And we're getting pretty close to the 10-minute mark. I have my cold plunge set at 50 degrees. There's actually some research that shows that the colder isn't actually better. It can actually have some negative impacts. So I haven't yet tried to turn the temp down below the 50 degrees mark. I'm in Hawaii, so the temperature out here is like, it's hot. Even in the winter time, it's 70, 80 degrees. So my blood's pretty thin. I'm sure if you're in a colder climate, you got some thicker blood, more oxygen flowing through. And so you could probably handle colder temperatures just because your body's already made those micro adaptations to handle the cold in the climate that you live in. But here it's hot. My body's not used to the cold. My blood is not used to the cold, so I'm gonna keep it at 50, at least for now. That's 11 minutes. Whenever you feel like you're freezing, What I like to do is imagine that I have a fire lit inside of my body, and it's just radiating warmth. Because there is a slight chance of hypothermia if you stay in here too long and you don't have your breathing down and you can't calm your mind. Because at the end of the day, it's all mind over matter. It feels cold, but it's not that cold. Since our body is primarily water, the water therapy is a really, really fast way to conduct that heat out of your body. So it reduces inflammation and soreness, all the things that are caused from working out. I did do some research, and the time frame that you get in the cold plunge after your workout is kind of important, because your muscles do need to be inflamed if you want to grow. So if you work out and then you immediately jump in the cold plunge, then you're not letting your muscles get inflamed, and it's not sending as much HGH into the muscle for protein synthesis. So you don't want to do it like right after a workout. You want to wait like at least like an hour, 2 hours. I have really bad varicose veins in my legs, so it helps to constrict the blood flow, basically getting it out of my leg and working out my veins. So it's like working out the vascular system. And reducing that pressure. So if you have varicose veins, give it a try. See how it impacts your blood flow in the veins that are swollen up and hurt. Alright, we just hit the 15-minute mark. So we're gonna call it. You guys comment below and let me know what you think my body fat percentage is. I'm 5'10", and right now I'm 130, so we're gonna go ahead and hop out. I think that's gonna close it. But follow along if you learned anything.